private school for poor, underprivileged children.
Some they are orphans, and some they are raised by their guardians.
Many of them are just surviving on child grants and welfare support.
How many ducklings are there? What did they say?
Quality education is a problem in South Africa, and the poorest of the poor are the ones who feel the worst of it.
There is a place for teaching and educating large numbers of people, but there's an equally important place to teach and train leaders. And we want to train servant leaders for our society and our country.
This is something worth doing, to see making a difference in the life of a child and seeing the outcome,
Tours and running and racing. Now just boring them. It's too tired and drowned.
We choose according to those who are most vulnerable.
Your child has two names.
They normally come into the school or phone in, make an appointment, and it's Ruth, the principal, that sits down, interviews them, and asks them basic questions to make sure they fit the criteria for the school. Ruth, who is the community liaison, goes out, advertises, looking for parents that may fit the criteria.
As I work, we made relationships with organizations in the township. It's very important, to work with the people because they are also organized.
I saw a pamphlet in Rabarich Clinic, so I took one. I started to follow the directions to Nokuphila.
He approached me and told me that there was a school that is going to be opened, and they need children from 2005 and 2006.
And then she phones me again. Mom Reshi, have you got children of 2008? I say I got two. It's all my babies, those two.
We had wobbly kids, children who had some things to eat, but it's not balanced diet. It's just to fill the stomach or hold their breath.
Some they can't even afford to buy a proper breakfast for them.
Some were just happy to eat, but some were like, you'd see that this is food that are very much foreign.
The first time that they come to the school, they have to get used to the meals. You will see they're very sick in the beginning, very, very sick.
But right now you see them very much stable. They can focus. The concentration span is okay. They're also sharp, they're also sharp. They can retain information as well.
Everybody in that school is very, 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 very good. Because even if we go there just for meeting, they treat us nicely. They treat us nice.
The people that are open, so it's easy for us to be open also. If you have any problem you are facing, you have to tell them. You don't have to hide anything. They are very, very helpful.
I know that most of the children from this age where there is neglect, there is poverty, there's an end. A very few of them you can say they can become somebody. But these ones who are taught and given hope in Christ, and they see people loving them, people feeding them, even if at home it's not nice, they say, come Monday, I'm going to school.
They said the year that they started, all the children on the bus cried. So last year when I started, The new ones cried, but the old children were so glad to be back that they grabbed them and they said, come, my teacher, my school, and nobody cried. So just in happiness, they just love school.
And when it's Saturday morning, it's a process to tell them today it's not school. It's like you lying. They're looking forward to going to school, so it's a nice vision to see.
We are so blessed. You will see there's always a donation. Every morning if I open the door, there's a black bag with either clothing or shoes or toys. So we run on the goodness of people.
There's so many volunteers, there's so many specialist teachers coming to Nokuphila. The culture within the school is out of this world. It's a school that I could never afford to send my kid to at the moment. So I really am proud of Nokuphila.
There are people who are giving for these kids to have this. It's a wow in my heart. You're making a person. And in my heart I know that they will go back and make a difference because somebody else did.
In 12 years, I can see my children being whatever they want to be. And I want to see professionals. I want to see children who know and love God and will be servant leaders to their community and give back the way they've received. And I think the direction that Nokuphila is heading, that possibility is almost a reality already.